This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason PUD3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. And Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
Good evening and welcome once again to Terry Gregg Court in the Shelton High School Mini Dome. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of high school basketball with an Evergreen Conference girls matchup between the Tumwater Thunderbirds and the Shelton Highclimbers. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Aiden Yu. Aiden, say hi to everyone.
Hello.
Shelton comes into tonight with a 6-6 record, 2-4 in the Evergreen Conference. The Highclimbers are coming off Tuesday's 37-36 win at Rochester. Freshman Cedar Wiley hit what turned out to be the game winner with seconds left after a defensive stand that forced the Warriors into a turnover and an offensive rebound by Jasmine Rivera. Tumwater is 9-4 on the season, 5-1 in the conference. The Thunderbirds are coming off Tuesday's 54-37 loss to WF West. The T-Birds' other losses were non-conference games against Napavine, Montesano, and North Thurston. The last time Shelton and Tumwater played was December 7th, with the Thunderbirds beating the Highclimbers 57-51 in double overtime. Tumwater has a 6-game win streak over Shelton. Coming up, we talk with Shelton coach Chris Swanson and give you the starting lineups and, of course, the tip-off. It's Evergreen Conference girls basketball, the Tumwater Thunderbirds at the Shelton Highclimbers on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
With every load secured, every cigarette butt that doesn't go out the window, every fast food bag that arrives at its proper destination, and every time we politely say, hey, there's a better place for that, Washington gets a little cleaner, a little safer, a little more breathtaking. Because small choices add up to a home we can all be proud of. We keep Washington litter-free.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
And we're back in the Mini Dome. Diedrich Allen and Aiden Yu tonight. Well, let's see. Probably about an hour and a half ago, I had a conversation with the Shelton head coach, Chris Swanson. Coach Chris Swanson, let's talk about your Lady Climbers. Got a win on the road at Rochester. First time beating the Warriors since joining the league, and that's quite impressive. What's your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, it's honestly, you learn a lot of things as a first-year head coach, and some of those things is, like I didn't know that was our first win against Rochester, and since we came to the conference, which is kind of neat, or to the league. But I think it's one of those things where we just continue to grow. We worked through so much adversity that night, and so every win brings some different feelings and different things. That night, it was all about bringing a team effort. When we had one of our leaders go down with an injury before halftime, with Liv, running into the wall, and fortunately she's okay and she's going to be healthy going forward. But yeah, it was a great win.
What did you do differently?
Honestly, we get better and better as we play more of these tight games. And so, what I've kind of shared with the girls when we get into those moments is we've been there at this point. We're back against Tumwater tonight that we did double overtime earlier in the year. We've had a couple close wins, throughout the season. And so it's just nice to be able to be in these moments and kind of settle down, get used to it a little bit. I think what we've really had happen for us in the last week or two is we have a lot of players finding their roles and working together to accomplish more than what we can individually. We don't have anybody that's necessarily the best player in the league on their own. I think top to bottom, we have one of the strongest rosters.
So talk a little bit about Cedar Wiley and how she stepped up late in that game, as well as the contributions of Jasmine Rivera late.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're talking about a player in Jasmine Rivera that's been in the program for a few years, and Cedar Wiley that's brand new to the program, both coming in making big contributions. And for Jazzy, it's all effort. She's always working hard. She's always playing great defense. Every 50-50 ball in her area is hers. And with Cedar, she just grows every game. Obviously, a freshman, kind of wide-eyed early in the season. If you think back to the first time we played Tumwater, she makes a bucket on her own bucket off of a free throw rebound, and and here we are this week. She's making a game winner with 15-point game high.
So let's talk about Tumwater and that double overtime loss. It surprised me how close that game was going down the stretch. Did you just run out of gas?
Yeah, I think we had a lot of things that went right for us that night, and then there were some things ultimately that caught up with us. We had a 5-point lead with 1:20 left in the first overtime, and again, you talk about a team that hadn't won a game in over a year. It's hard to know how to finish those types of moments, and I was actually super proud of how composed we were, but we still had a lot of players that hadn't gotten a lot of time or hadn't become eligible yet at that point. I mean, we didn't have the roster that we do now in terms of depth, so you get into a double overtime game, and it was just a lot.
So what are you going to take away from that game and apply it to tonight against Tumwater?
Well, I think the biggest thing it did for us is made us realize that we can compete, and we're right there with all these other teams. And so I think the biggest thing that we need to do differently is control the ball. We had, I think, 30-plus turnovers last time we played them, I had on the stat sheet. And so, obviously it's going to be hard to win a game when you have 30 turnovers. And we forced a lot of turnovers too, so we're going to go out and try to keep doing that. I think as we get deeper in the season, we can get a little bit more creative with changing up defenses and changing up our plays a little bit. But ultimately, I just want to see us come out and play hard and compete.
We'll leave it at that. Thanks, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
That's Coach Chris Swanson, head man, taking care of the Lady Climbers tonight as his team gets ready to take on Tumwater. Oh, Tumwater's always tough, and we'll see how they handle them in this building as opposed to what happened a little more than a month ago in Tumwater. We'll get more of the pregame and get the tip-off starting lineups all coming up next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
Worried about your friend but don't know how to reach out?
You could say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR. It's so good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should. Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Whatever gets you talking. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
And we're back here in the mini dome. Time to give us the starting lineups here. I got to make a quick little change here. Well, actually, we're going to stand and do the national anthem, so we'll get to the starters in just a moment. We'll be back.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Hi folks, Dietrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
All right, we're back here. Well, it's pretty loud for some reason. Okay, I gotta make a quick change on my my cameras are all messed up here. We do have the starting lineups here, and gotta change this real quick. So let's give you the starting lineups. No graphic here to this time. There we go. So we'll give you the Tumwater T-Birds. Riley Beebe, she's a 5'8" freshman. Hadley Woods, a 5'4" senior. Kendall Jurassic, a 5'10" junior. Reagan Brewer, a 5'4" junior. And Sierra Larson, a 5'6". I think I've got that backwards, but I've got down here as 5'6" senior. For the Highclimbers, Danica Squire, 5'3". She is a senior. Gabby Monroe, 5'9" senior. Raquel Ruiz, she's a senior, and they don't have a height, but she's got to be right around 5 feet. Didemus Cordova, or Sister Cordova, also a senior, and the freshman Cedar Wiley getting the start for the Highclimbers tonight. Aiden, you have anything to add over there?
Ready for a good basketball game.
Okay. And we'll do our best. Aiden will jump in here and there. His first time on the air. We'll give him a break here. So as they continue to announce the starting lineups here, We'll take another break. We'll be right back with the tip-off on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Well, we had a change in the number, and that's what's throwing me off. Cedar Wiley's wearing 20 tonight instead of 45. So I was trying to figure out who number 20 was, and then it just dawned on me. That's Cedar. That's Cedar Wiley. So she'll be wearing 20 tonight. I wonder if that's going to be a permanent change or not, but she's wearing the 20. Highclimbers are in their home whites with the red numbers. Tumwater is going to be in the green with the white letters and numbers. And Cedar Wiley wins the tipping it to Ruiz. Raquel right to the hoop, puts it up, missed the shot right there to put it up and in or put it up again, I should say, is Wiley. And the rebound pokes out, and here's Squire for a jumper right on the three-point arc. The Highclimbers start out fast, and here come the T-Birds. This is Brewer. Over to Woods. And here's Beebe. Near side now is Brewer. Up top and around the horn to Beebe. Back up top. Brewer tried to get a high post feed, gets the ball back and traveled. That's the first turnover of the ball game. Highclimbers with an early lead, 2-0. It's like the T-Birds are going to go full court press. Squire will inbounds it to Ruiz in backcourt. And it's almost stolen away by the freshman, Riley Beebe. Knocked it down and then off her foot out of bounds, and the Climbers will do it again from the baseline in the backcourt. Squire looking long. It's a 3 count. Gets it into Wiley. Wiley trapped. Gonna hook it all the way up and finds Squire alone. Wide open. To that's Gabby Monroe up and in, and it's a 4-0 ball game. Quick passes down low. That's Larson. Out to Beebe. Beebe drives in, puts it up, missed the shot. Saved in bounds by Larson right to Brewer, and then she shoved it down, and that's a foul on the Highclimbers. And that'll go on Danica Squire, her first whistle of the game. And that does put Reagan Brewer at the free throw line. Boy, I'll spit it out there. First free throw, up and in. 4-1, 6:50 to go, first quarter. Highclimbers with the lead, and Tumwater. Brewer's second free throw rattles in. 2-point lead now for the Highclimbers. Inbounds, almost stolen away by Brewer, but knocked out of bounds, and we'll do it again. The whole full court press, a little bit of a bother for Shelton here early. Squire gets it into Ruiz. Ruiz crossing midcourt in a double team. Speeds down the sidelines to the hoop. Puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound was pulled down by Jurassic, and then Ruiz tried to rip it away, and I believe she drew the foul. Actually, they haven't posted anything. I didn't hear the call. Here comes Brewer speeding the other way. Kick of the corner to Beebe. Beebe, pull-up jumper at the elbow, hits it. And it's a tie ball game at 4. Here's Sister with the ball, threw it away.
Oh, no.
And laying it up and missing the shot, however, was Woods. Rebound, Beebe had it, and there's a foul on the floor. Okay, so that's the third team foul, and the personal foul went on Ruiz. Inbounds goes to Woods. Woods up top to Beebe, fakes the 3, drives the foul line side of the paint, puts up a shot, missed it. Rebound right there to Woods, off the glass and in. Hadley Woods gives Tumwater a 2-point lead, and a steal on the inbounds by Brewer, lost it out of bounds. Highclimbers will get it back on the inbounds. This pressure is a little bit troublesome for the Highclimbers. Hey, tonight's broadcast is the second of 5 games Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has scheduled this week. Tomorrow, Friday, is the girls basketball version of the Mason County Cup as North Mason hosts Shelton in Belfair at 7 p.m. And Saturday, it's a girls and boys basketball doubleheader in Matlock with Merriam Knight hosting Three Rivers Christian beginning at 4 p.m. Lots of basketball for us here the next couple of days. Started last night with a great game, 1-point win for the Shelton boys here against Rochester. Came down to a missed free throw. Quite a game. Right here in the girls' game, 6:06 to go, first quarter, 6-4. Shelton trails by 2 with the ball. Squire, got it in, and it's going to roll off of Ruiz's foot out of bounds. Now I have 2 turnovers on the Lady Climbers here. Sideline inbounds for the T-Birds. Goes into Brewer. Brewer back to Larson. Larson cross court. It goes to Woods. Down low, and a little turnaround shot by Jurassic drew the foul on the Highclimbers. That should be the 4th team foul. And that'll go on Squire. It's her 2nd. And that'll put Kendall Jurassic at the free throw line. Got the first one. She'll get another one. There comes Xana Pignon for Shelton, replacing Squire. Jurassic's 2nd free throw. Off the mark. Rebound goes to Monroe. Monroe will get it out to Cordova. And then she traveled, and the Highclimbers having some trouble keeping control of the ball. I have 4 turnovers on Shelton here so far in the game. Here's Brewer with the ball for Tumwater. 3 by Beebe. That's short. Goes right to the hands of Larson. Gets it out to Brewer. Up top it goes to Woods. Woods 3 at the top. In and out. Rebound Beebe. Beebe triple team tied up. Jump ball called. And that'll go over to Shelton. 2 turnovers on the Thunderbirds here. 5:39 to go, first quarter. 7 for Tumwater, 4 for Shelton. And pressure still trouble for the Highclimbers. Sister has the ball in backcourt. Throws it up to Pignon, down to Monroe. Monroe draws a double team, bounces it back out to Pignon. And here's Ruiz trying to get some space around the Brewer. Down it goes to Monroe. Monroe turned to shoot and is mugged by Larson. That's Sierra's first personal and the first whistle on the T-Birds. That will send Gabby Monroe to the free throw line. $5:19 to go, first quarter. First free throw off the back of the iron. Let's get another one. Second free throw by Monroe. That's it. Here's Brewer in backcourt. One-on-one with Anna Pignon. Swinging over near side, and Woods up to Beebe, over around to Brewer, down it goes to Larson. Larson turned, draws the double team, tied up and ripped away. Out of bounds it'll go, and a turnover on the T-Birds. That's 3 on Tumwater. 3 turnovers, I should say. Highclimber ball. Tumwater with the full court press. Sister will get it into Pignon, back to Cordova, and Sister will bring it across timeline on the run. The 3-point arc leaves it in the corner for Cedar. Wiley, Monroe to Ruiz. Nice up fake and little move. Puts it up and in. Raquel with 2, and it's a tie ball game at 7. Down to Larson. Larson box shot, missed it. Wiley with a rebound. And here come the Climbers. Tie ball game, 4:35, and a steal by Brewer, knocked out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover on Shelton. Morgan Simmons, will step on for Tumwater. And who else came in? There was a substitution. Where is? Oh, it's Jasmine Rivera on the court for the Highclimbers. Up top to Woods, over to Brewer. Brewer back and forth on the dribble. Resets to Beebe. Beebe drives in, stops, tried to step around that. It's going to be 3 seconds in the key. And a turnover on Tumwater. By my count, 4 turnovers on the T-Birds. 5 on the Highclimbers. Inbounds to Anna Pignon. And it's Beebe all over that one. Gets the steal to Brewer. Back to Beebe. Swing it over to Woods. Woods down low to, what was that? That's Jurassic. And Brewer with a jumper at the foul line. Rimmed off. Wiley comes up with a rebound. Here comes Ruiz. Ruiz foul, trying to change direction. And that'll go on Reagan Brewer. Her first, only a second team foul on the Thunderbirds. Cordova gets it into Cordova finds Rivera, tried to do a reverse layup, missed his shot, and Brewer comes away with a rebound for Tumwater. Gets it over to Woods. Back to Brewer. Brewer gets a screen from Simmons, but doesn't take it down. It goes to Jurassic, and a foul called in the paint, and the Highclimbers are befuddled with that call. And that'll go on Raquel Ruiz, her second. And, well, the scoreboard says 4 team fouls. Sydney Sumrock will step onto the court for the first time tonight for the T-Birds. She'll replace Hadley Woods. And they're going to give Jurassic 2 free throws here on the foul. First one, in and out. She'll get another one. Again, we're 7-7 tie. 3:32 to go first quarter. Evergreen Conference Girls Basketball tonight on Mason Web TV. Second free throw by Kendall Jurassic. That one popped out. Rebound is Rivera for the Highclimbers. And it's stolen away by Shelton and Beebe. I'm sorry, by Tumwater and Beebe, excuse me. And here is, that was Sumrock. Now here's Brewer. Brewer one hands it back to Sumrock. Up top, handed off to Simmons. Finds Jurassic. Out to Brewer, and here comes Sumrock down the side of the paint, out of bounds, and a turnover on T-Birds. 3:07 to go, first quarter, 7-7. Our score. Cordova gets it into Pignon. Draws a double team, and then they get it back up to Sister, to Ruiz. Raquel up to Cedar Wiley. Pull-up jumper for Wiley, missed the shot. And the rebound goes to Simmons. And here comes Brewer. Brewer swinging over to Beebe. Up top it goes to Sumrock. 3 on the way and in. Sydney Sumrock gives Tumwater a 10-7 lead. And a Pignon up the court to Cedar Wiley. Stepped on the line, on the baseline, out of bounds. I have 8 turnovers on Shelton. 2:31 to go here, first quarter. Tumwater with a 10-7 lead and the ball. Reagan Brewer with the ball, walking it up the court. Swinging over near side to Beebe. Up top to Sumrock. Over to Brewer. Far side. Down it goes to Jurassic, out to Beebe. Beebe elbow jumper, missed it. Rebound goes to Cordova. And Sister will bring it up, or at least try to bring it up, I should say. And Beebe almost stole that out of bounds, and they're going to say it was off of the Highclimbers. And another turnover. Danica Squire returns for Shelton, replacing Raquel Ruiz. Tumwater ball. Here's Beebe up top. And, just going to hand it off, but Beebe will turn around, bounce it, and stolen away by the Highclimbers. Good teamwork between Sister and Squire. Here's Cordova, top of the key, down to Wiley. Nice move, missed the shot, however. Rebound tapped out and controlled by Simmons. Up to Brewer. Brewer with a little hesitation drive jumper at the foul line. Missed the shot but drew the foul, and I'm thinking it's going to go on Anna Pignon. Nope, it's going to go on Danica Squire. That's her third. Fifth team foul on Shelton. Reagan Brewer at the free throw line. Again, she is 2 for 2, make it 3 for 3. And let's see here. Larson returns for Tumwater. And Gabby Monroe returns for Shelton. Brewer's second free throw. Perfect. 4 for 4. Gives Tumwater a 5-point lead. Here's Rivera in backcourt and a near steal, and then Pignon can't handle it out of bounds. It'll be Tumwater ball. 1:25 to go in first quarter. T-Birds 12, Highclimbers 7. Tumwater has the ball, baseline inbounds. Left of the backboard. Brewer gets it in to Simmons, missed the shot, but collected the Tumwater rebound. Here's a 3 on the way and in by Brewer. She has 7 points. It's an 8-point Tumwater lead and a steal by Brewer up and in. And a 1:02 remains here in the first quarter, and it's a 10-point lead for Tumwater. The full timeout, right? Yes, it is. We'll step aside. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Unlike other health concerns, mental illness is not always easy to see. D-E-P-R. Mental illness doesn't show up on a scale. Bipolar? Sorting out a mental health concern takes professional diagnosis and treatment.
Anxiety. I thought so.
If you or a loved one has a mental health concern, don't go it alone. For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, call 1-800-662-HELP. Learn more at samhsa.gov/support.
Back here in the mini dome, Terry, great court. 17-7. Tumwater T-Birds taking the ball away from the Shelton Highclimbers. By my count, 11 turnovers on the Climbers, and it's led to tons of points for the
quick strike and scores for the T-Birds.
Yeah. So it'll be a Climber ball in the backcourt, baseline. Inbounds goes to Anna Pignon. No press this time. Here's Jazz Rivera, had it knocked out of bounds by Brewer. Reagan being very active here early. Leads the way. Here's Wiley to the baseline on the drive. Back out to Cordova for 3. No, a rebound goes into the corner. Larson will let it go out of bounds. It'll be Tumwater ball with 49 seconds remaining here in the first. Here comes Brewer. Little jog up the court. Send the court to Beebe. Beebe gets a screen to the elbow for a jumper. That's off. Rebound Monroe. And here's Anna Pignon. Over to Cordova. Sister up the sidelines to Rivera. Got a pass to Cordova off the glass and in.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice ball movement there for the Highclimbers. Here's Beebe going back the other way for Tumwater. Turnaround jumper. No. Monroe with a rebound with 15 seconds in the quarter. Cordova in backcourt to Pignon. Anna, center of the court now. Stolen away by Sumrock. Sumrock to the hoop. Pushed in the back by Anna Pignon. That'll be her first. And the 6th-team foul. 2.5 seconds remain. And Sydney Sumrock goes to the free throw line. T-Birds currently lead by 8. Sumrock's first free throw goes in. That'll give Tumwater a 9-point lead. Next free throw, that's off the back of the iron. Rebound goes to Rivera. Handed off to Pignon. The quarter runs out. Big quarter for Tumwater. They're up 18-9. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
Waiting for the start of the second quarter. Tumwater leads 18-9. The T-Birds were up 10 there in the first quarter. Looks like they'll start out with the ball to start the quarter. Thunderbirds coming off their first league loss just a couple of days ago. They're looking to get back on track here against the Highclimbers. Highclimbers would love to continue what they built early in the season with that double overtime loss. And they had that 1-point win over Rochester on the road on Tuesday. Here's Brewer with the ball for the T-Birds. Up top to Beebe. Beebe to that spot she likes at the elbow. Swish that one in there. That's Riley's second basket. Ruiz will get it into Pignon. Bounce it back to Ruiz. Raquel trying to get some space by Sumrock and a speed across midcourt, center of the court. Nice find to Monroe off the glass and in. Gabby's second basket, 5 points. Here comes Brewer. Brewer skips to the sidelines here on the dribble. Cross court to Beebe. Riley looks the court over, gets it up top to Sumrock. Sumrock will just one-handed over to Brewer. Down to the baseline. Larson turnaround jumper. Yes! Sierra Larson with her first basket. And it's an 11-point Tumwater lead. Here's Rivera banging into Sumrock. And it's going to be a foul on Sydney Sumrock. That's her first, only the third team foul. A sideline inbounds and stolen away by Brewer. Brewer bumped but no whistle. Brewer to the foul line, draws a double team, hands it to Beebe. Beebe stops, turns around, and will kick it back out to Brewer on the turnover. Out it goes to Beebe, fakes the three, drives baseline, pull-up jumper on the baseline over Monroe. Missed it. Monroe tracked down the rebound, had it slapped out of her hands, goes to the floor to get it. And here comes Rivera. Rivera up and stolen away out of the air by Simmons. Simmons trying to find a lane to drive on. Ruiz right all over her, in her face, and I think Raquel gets the personal foul, and that'll be 3 on her. 7th team foul. That will be 1 and 1 for Morgan Simmons. Cayenne Miller will step onto the court for the first time tonight for the Highclimbers. And let's see here, who returned? Somebody returned for Tumwater. So first free throw is off, and Miller steps in front. So actually, no, there was no substitution there. Hadley Woods is going to come in now and replace Simmons. Inbounds is knocked away by Brewer. Guess that previous play, Simmons picked up her first personal foul, the 4th team foul. Anna Pignon will get the ball to inbounds. It inbounds to Miller, pushed in the back by Hadley Woods. That'll be the 5th team foul on Tumwater. And Woods first. We'll do it again from the backcourt baseline. Pignon will get it into Wiley. Cedar will get it up to Ruiz, sprinting up court and draws a double team, trying to get some space. Finds Pignon down to Wiley up top. It goes, and here's Monroe at the foul line. Turns, running hook a little off. Rebound is going to be pulled away by Monroe. But nope, they're going to call a jump ball. That will stay with the Highclimbers. 6:11 to go in the first half, 22-11. Still our score. Shelton with a baseline inbounds. Miller will trigger the play right of the backboard. Inbounds goes in the corner to Pignon. Down to Wiley. Wiley turn around out by 3 and shoot one. Miss it. Rebound pulled down by Woods. Here come the T-Birds up the sidelines. Beebe to the foul line. Bounce it to Brewer. Brewer finds Woods. Woods to the baseline. Here's Larson. Dribbled out. Turn around. Short on the shot. And Ruiz has the rebound. 5:45 to go in the half. Raquel up the court to Miller to Ruiz. Hit the long jumper. Sorry, a little delayed there on my reactions here. Here's Brewer between the circles. Over to Beebe, back to Brewer. Directing some traffic, back to Beebe, into the corner to Woods, down to the baseline. That's Jurassic. And Larson missed the shot. Jurassic couldn't handle the rebound, but it goes out of bounds off a high climber. It'll be Tumwater ball under the hoop. 22-13 is the score. Tumwater with the lead in the ball. Beebe will sit down. Sumrock back in for the T-Birds. Brewer will trigger the play for Tumwater. Into the corner, Sumrock 3, short. Rebound tapped and controlled by Wiley. She'll get it to Ruiz. Ruiz met in back court by Brewer, and a screen 3 on the way and off by Ruiz. And that'll be out of bounds, I guess was the call. It'll be Tumwater ball. That was quite a screen, though. Right down there in front.
Quite the clothesline hit.
Adima's sister Cordova steps back onto the court for Shelton, replacing Cedar Wiley. Here's Reagan Brewer with it. Over to Woods, down to the side of the paint to Larson, out to Brewer. Brewer down to Larson. Larson turns, faces the basket. Monroe in her face, and Monroe's going to be called with a personal foul. That's her first 8th team foul. And that does send Sierra Larson to the free throw line. A little extracurricular activity going on after that whistle. So Larson, first trip to the line. Missed the front end. Oh, nope, she gets the front end of the 1-and-1 to drop in, so she'll get another one. That gets the lead back to 10 for Tumwater. 23-13, 4:49 to go in the half. Second free throw by Larson. That one's off. Rebound goes to Cordova. Out it goes to Ruiz. Ruiz up the far sidelines. To the baseline, lost the handle, steps by the defense, put it up short, rebound Sumrock, outlet to Brewer. Brewer kicks it to Larson, jumper, 15-footer, that's short. And Ruiz is in there with the rebound, jump ball call, tied up by Brewer. Boy, it's surprising. The shortest girl out there gets the ball and the rebounds almost every time. Timeout on the floor, 4:29 to go in the first half. 23 for Tumwater, 13 for Shelton. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
We all depend on them for medical emergencies, to keep our highways safe, and to get back on the road. And emergency responders depend on us to watch for them, to slow down and move over. We do it for the people out there taking the risks while helping others, and the people who care about them, because most of us agree that we all share a responsibility for safety on our roads.
4:29 to go here in the second quarter. 23-13 is the score. Tumwater with the lead. Shelton will have the ball coming out of the timeout. Got Miller, Wiley, Ruiz, Pignon, and Cordova on the court. Now we have a stoppage of play here. Got Brewer, Larson, Sumrock, Woods, and Jurassic. Actually, it's going to be Tumwater ball. Inbounds in the corner. Sumrock shot for three. Yep. It's her second three in the ball game. Gives her 7 points, and that gives Tumwater a 13-point lead, their largest of the night. Here is Wiley with the ball. Hands it off to Ruiz. Take the open three at the top. Off the back of the iron, rebound tapped and controlled by Brewer. Brewer lost the handle then, but tracked it down in the corner. Here she comes the other way for Tumwater. She'll back out and set the play. Guarded by Pignon. Top to Woods. Swing it in the corner, Sumrock. Fakes that three, puts it on the floor and resets. 12 on the shot clock to Brewer. Brewer at the three-point elbow to Jurassic. Turns and loses the handle on the ball. Jump ball called. That'll go over the Highclimbers. (26-13) our score. 3:38 to go in the half. Here's Wiley to the three-point arc near side. Up top to Ruiz. Raquel back to Wiley. Cedar looks the floor over. Gets it back up to Ruiz. One dribble over to Cordova. Sister will drive, kick it to the corner to Pignon. Pignon, three in the corner. Yep, they're going to count that as a three. I thought her foot was on the line. Take the points where you can. 3:15 to go in the half. Here's Woods, far side, down to the baseline. Quick pass down to Larson to the hoop. Missed it. Rebound tapped out of bounds by Wiley. It'll be Tumwater ball. 3 minutes, 7 seconds remain in the half. 10-point lead for Tumwater. Inbounds to Sumrock. Three in the wing. Missed it. Rebound goes to Pignon. And her outlet are actually stolen away by Brewer. Brewer turns the corner. Kick it to Sumrock. Elbow three this time. Missed that one. Rebound Brewer. Turn around. Shot up, in and out. Rebound Larson right back up. Missed the shot but drew the foul. I think Wiley's going to be called with her first. Let's see. Yep. Cedar Wiley picked up her first. It's a 9th team foul. And that'll put Sierra Larson at the free throw line for 2 shots, where she's 1 for 2. She has 3 points so far tonight. 2:48 to go in the half. First free throw up and in. Rivera and Squire return for Shelton. Second free throw by Larson goes in. Gave her 4 points. It's a 12-point Tumwater lead. Near steal on that up court pass. Here's Wiley with the ball. Over to Cordova, standing on the three-point arc. Hits the jumper. Sister with her second basket, 4 points. 10-point lead for Tumwater. 2.5 minutes to go in half. Here's Brewer. Skipping around to the near side. Still beyond the three-point arc, trying to turn the corner on the drive. Ball stripped and rolls right to Jurassic, back to Brewer. Up top it goes to Sumrock. Sumrock will find a seam, kick it to the corner. Here's Jurassic for three. No. Rebound tapped right to Larson. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to Cordova. And here comes the Highclimbers. Back to Cordova. Up it goes to Wiley. Wiley to three-point arc. She's going to take a three. Rim that one high and missed it. Rebound. Rivera couldn't handle it, and Brewer comes up with it, but tied up by Ruiz, and it'll go over to the T-Birds. 1:52 to go in the half. 28-18. Tumwater with the lead in the ball. Brewer slows the pace down. Throws it over to Woods. Up top to Sumrock. Near side, Brewer, three. Yep. Her second three in the ball game, and that gives her 12 points. All the way up to Rivera. Jasmine will lob it back to Squire, will put it up and in. Danica with her second basket. And we have a timeout on the court. I'm thinking it's going to be a 30. It is, so we'll keep it right here. I'm looking at the wrong sheet. Hey, if you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter with the handle @MasonWebTV. You can also use that handle to find us on YouTube and Twitch. Consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's YouTube channel and hit that bell to be notified the next time we go live. T-Birds have the lead in the ball. 31-20 is the score. 1:19 to go here in the first half. Highclimbers are already in their position defensively with Squire, Ruiz, Wiley, Cordova, and Rivera. Sideline inbounds below us. Simons will inbounds it to Woods, over to Sumrock. Back to Woods, and now here is a steal by Ruiz. Raquel ripped that ball away. She's on the run the other way for the Highclimbers, having some trouble. Finds Wiley to the three-point arc. Hand it off to Rivera. Jazz will hold it over her head. Put on the floor to drive to the side of the paint. Lost the handle. And the ball's still free and tied up. That'll stay with the Climbers. 51.9 seconds remain in the half. 11 on the shot clock for the Highclimbers. Baseline inbounds right of the backboard. Squire will trigger the play. Looking inbounds, it throws it up top to Ruiz. Raquel right back down to Cedar. Cedar trying to step around the defense, kick it to Squire, out to Ruiz. 5 on the shot clock. Step back 3 for Raquel. Missed that one, and the rebound goes to Jurassic, up to Brewer. Brewer's going to upend Ruiz. I believe that will be Raquel's third. Maybe her fourth. It is her fourth, actually, yep. And that's the 10th team foul on Shelton. That's 2 free throws for Reagan Brewer, where she's perfect at the free throw line. Still perfect. Raquel will sit down. Hannah Pignon will step back on for the Highclimbers. 37.6 seconds remain in the half. 12-point lead for the T-Birds, and Brewer can make it 13, and she does. Still perfect at the free throw line. Still perfect at the free throw line. Here's Pignon with the ball up to Wiley. Wiley down to a wide open Rivera off the glass and in. That's Jazz's first basket. It's an 11-point lead now, approaching 20 seconds to go. Here's Brewer over to Sumrock. Back to Brewer, working the mid-court circle. Gonna hold for the last shot. Looks back at her coach for some direction. 8 seconds now. She's gonna go to work. Brewer on the drive to the baseline. Lost the handle, got it back. Double teamed, ripped away by Wiley, and Wiley lost it out of bounds. But a good defensive poise there by the freshman. 1.2 seconds remain here in the half. And it'll be baseline inbounds for Brewer and the T-Birds. Looking in the middle. Gonna throw in the corner to Woods. Woods fakes the three, couldn't get the shot off before the buzzer, but the T-Birds head to the locker room at halftime with a 33-22 lead. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. It's halftime in the Mini-Dome tonight.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Kids will be kids, which just goes to say kids will be curious. They get into everything, everything. If there's a loaded firearm in the house, they could get their hands on that too. Keeping firearms locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition in a place inaccessible to kids can help keep your loved ones safe from family fire. Safe gun storage saves lives.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
You know you don't have to wear your PT gear anymore, right?
It's comfortable.
So how's civilian life treating you?
It's fine.
When I got out, I didn't want to admit that there was anything wrong because I felt like a failure. And then I realized, there's nothing to be ashamed of. So I started talking to someone. Maybe you are fine, but if you're not, it's okay.
Thank you.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal Fiber Internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, it's halftime here in the Mini Dome. The Tumwater T-Birds lead the Shelton Highclimbers by that score, 33-22. Leading the way for the T-Birds, Reagan Brewer, 14 points. She's perfect from the free throw line, 6 for 6, has hit 2 threes. Again, that's 14 points, leading scorer. Sydney Subrock is 7 points. 5 for Sierra Larson. Let's see here. I'm looking for a 4 for Riley Beebe. A basket for Hadley Woods, and a free throw by Kendall Jurassic. For the Highclimbers, their leading scorer is Gabby Monroe. She has 5. Raquel Ruiz has 4, as does Didemus' sister Cordova. And Danica Squire, a 3 for Anna Pignon. And a basket for Jasmine Rivera. Turnovers, kind of some trouble for the Highclimbers as well. We'll get into that in just a moment. Anything to add before we take a break? No? Okay, we'll be right back with some more statistics here at halftime. 33-22 is our halftime score. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Wrong button here. Let's try this one. Maybe not.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Halftime on Terry Gregg at court at the Shelton High School Mini Dome, 33-22. Tumwater with the lead. They led by as many as 14 points in the first half. They did it by forcing some turnovers. By my count, 14 turnovers by the Lady Climbers versus only 8 for the Lady T-Birds. Foul trouble might come into play here late in the game. Raquel Ruiz has 4 personal fouls. Danica Squire has 3. For the T-Birds, nobody's in foul trouble. They only committed, 5 fouls in the first half versus the 10 that Highclimbers committed. And that can come into play later on, especially when your point guard is not available due to foul trouble. So we will take another timeout. We'll be back with the third quarter, see what the second half has in store for us. 33-22, Tumwater with the lead at the break. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back with the third quarter in a moment.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR. Then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV. Restart or replay shows you've missed and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
This broadcast is copyright protected by Digiproof on behalf of Diedrich Allen and Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, and is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of its contents, pictures, descriptions, and accounts without the consent of Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, MasonWebTV.com, and Hood Canal Communications is prohibited.
Oh, waiting for the start of the third quarter. Diedrich Allen and Aiden Yu for you here in the Mini Dome tonight. Waiting for that start. The T-Birds will come out with the ball with Larson, Brewer, Woods, Jurassic. Oh, there she is, BB, standing next to the bench. Kind of got lost. Highclimbers waiting for the Highclimbers to come out here off their bench to get this third quarter underway. The T-Birds will have the ball to start the quarter. Here comes Squire, Wiley, Cordova, Pignon, and Monroe. So no Ruiz with her 4 personal fouls. If you're wondering where Olivia Henry is, well, she is not playing tonight due to some injury. Just make sure she's healthy for later in the season. They injured Tuesday night. Around the horn go the T-Birds, down to Larson. Bounce it to BB up top now. And Woods to Brewer, fakes the 3, back to Woods. Woods down to the side of the paint to Jurassic, around the defense, up and in. They used a lot of clock too. They used almost the full 30 seconds on that shot clock. Again, the pressure. Here's Squire up to Cordova. To the foul line, bounces to Wiley. Wiley leaves it for Squire. Stand on the 3-point arc, missed the shot. Rebound to Jurassic. Here comes Brewer. Nobody's stopping ball. She'll swing it over to Larson. Larson to the side of the paint, bounce it to Woods up top. High post feed. Down low to Larson. Jumper. Oh, it dropped out. Got her own rebound. Actually, that's Jurassic. Turnaround, no. Monroe pulled down that rebound. And here comes Squire with a one hand up court to midcourt to Monroe. Gabby on the run up the court. Count it, and the foul. Gabby Monroe with a drive from midcourt. Good confident move for Gabby. And Brewer picked up the personal foul. That is her second and the first whistle on the T-Birds in the second half. Jasmine Rivera will be checking in here in a moment as Gabby Monroe has a possibility of a three-point play. Short on the free throw. Rebound goes to Jurassic, up to Brewer. T-Birds on the run the other way. Kick it out to Larson. Larson drives to the foul line, bounds it to Woods. Woods cross court and over the head of Brewer.
Just a tad too hard of a throw right there.
Just a tad. I think maybe you could have grabbed that from up here. Anyways, yes. Highclimbers with the ball, sideline inbounds in the backcourt. Rivera gets to check in. Monroe will sit down for the Highclimbers. Here's Pignon, center of the court, and tried to get it up to Rivera. Picked off, stolen away by Larson. Here comes Brewer. Brewer down to the baseline, tried to get it to Jurassic. Jurassic wasn't looking, turned around. The ball actually went off the hand of Cordova out of bounds. It'll be T-Bird ball. Left of the backboard. Brewer gets it into Beebe. Beebe for three in the corner. Oh, that's off. Rebound goes to Anna Pignon.
Shelton's got to capitalize on this one.
Here's Squire. Back to Pignon. Crossing midcourt. Over to Cordova. Sister for three. Oh, that's way off. Out of bounds it's going to go. It'll be T-Bird ball. I don't think that Didymus is really back in shape. She was ill a couple of weeks ago, actually last week. Came back Tuesday, and I don't think she's in game shape yet. Here's Woods with the ball. Over the far side to Beebe. Down to Brewer. Brewer driving baseline, and he'll turn around and just reset. Woods finds Jurassic in the middle of the paint, turns and out to Brewer. Brewer to Larson. Larson long two. Yep. More Larson with 7 points, and the lead is up to 13, 37 to 24. 5:35 to go here in the third quarter. Climbers have the ball, backcourt. Long pass to Wiley near midcourt. Pass just to Pignon off her hands, goes to Squire, down to Rivera. Out to Pignon. Anna with the ball, stops back down to Rivera. Tried to slip one in and gets around Larson for the two. And 4 points for Jazz. Here's Woods with the ball. Into the corner to Beebe. Beebe had it knocked out of her hands by Rivera. And here comes Morgan Simmons to replace Sierra Larson. 37-26 is the score. Inbounds from the sidelines. And here is Brewer. Brewer far side to Beebe. Riley will get it to Woods. Up top around to Brewer. Yeah, that's right. Nice little pass in the middle to Simons. Knocked away, but goes right to Brewer. 5 on the shot clock for Woods. Cross court to Brewer. Brewer fakes the three. Kick it out to Woods, and that's a shot clock violation and a turnover on the T-Birds. That's their 10th by my count. Gabby Monroe steps back onto the court for Shelton, replacing Sister Cordova. So it's Squire, Pignon, Rivera, Monroe, and Wiley. Wiley with it just shy of midcourt. Bounce to the center of the court. Here's Squire. Squire to the three-point arc. To Monroe. Fakes the three. Drug her pivot foot just enough to draw the whistle and the turnover. That's 16 by my count. 11-point lead for Tumwater. Approaching 4:35 to go in the third. Here's Woods to Beebe up top. Back to Woods. Woods down the baseline. Jurassic. Cross to the top to Brewer. To Woods. To Beebe. Open for three in the near corner. That's off. Rebound Rivera. Nice box out. Up to Wiley. Wiley one hands it to Monroe. Gabby going to the hoop, puts it up short. Rebound goes to Simmons. Ball rolls to Woods. And here comes Brewer. Brewer stops, pops for three. That's short and off. Rebound goes to Monroe. She'll get it to Wiley, and Squire will slow the pace down. She gets it up to Rivera. Back to Pignon. Over to Squire. Down it goes, trying to feed Monroe out of bounds. 17th turnover. Sumrock steps onto the court, and Olivia Arens is on for the first time tonight for the T-Birds. Beebe and Woods will sit down. Cayenne Miller will step on for the Highclimbers, replacing Jasmine Rivera. Brewer swings it over to Sumrock. Up top it goes to Arens. Over to Brewer, open for three. In and out. Rebound tapped and controlled by Squire. Over to Pignon. Anna one hands it to Wiley. Wiley to the side of the paint, lost the ball, rolls to Monroe's hands. She put one up, tapped the ball out, and draws a foul. It's the second whistle on the T-Birds, and it went on, well, they had put on 22, only one foul. Monroe with the inbounds tried to make a move, drew a foul. We've got Brewer with 3 personal fouls. I'm not really sure why there's one on the board. That last foul went on Morgan Simmons, her second, the third team foul, and that sends Gabby Monroe to the free throw line. She's 0 for 1, but has 7 points. Off the back of the iron with the first one, she'll get another one. 3:18 to go in third quarter. 37-26 is her score. Second free throw by Monroe is short. Wiley gets the rebound. Dribbles out, finds Squire over to Pignon. Pignon, three from the elbow. No. Miller had the ball, fell out of bounds. That'll be Tumwater ball. 3:10 to go in the third quarter. 11-point lead for Tumwater with the ball. Here's Arens up top to Sumrock, over around to I'm sorry. Boy, quick passes. This was a move by Jurassic, drawing the foul on the Highclimbers. Another on Gabby Monroe, her second. That'll send Kendall Jurassic to the free throw line. Unfortunately, she is 1 for 4 and has 3 points tonight. First free throw, that one goes in. Gives the T-Birds a 12-point lead. Second free throw by Kendall. That one, nothing but net there. Increases the lead to 13. Oh, the deflected pass, and then here's Arens down to Brewer. Brewer saved it and bounced to Arens. Jumper, nope. Rebound tapped into the corner, and Brewer tracked it down. She'll reset for the T-Birds. Here's Jurassic at the foul line. Kick it out to Sumrock. Sumrock three, elbowed short. Rebound poked into the hands of Pignon. Now that was Miller. Miller draws the foul. That went on Sumrock, Sydney's second. Backcourt sideline inbounds all the way up to Monroe. Monroe spins at the foul line, kick it out to Wiley for three, no. Rebound tapped out of bounds, and Arens can't get to it. It'll stay Shelton ball, baseline inbounds. Left of the backboard, Squire will trigger the play. Looking for somebody to get it into, finds, well, actually it's going to be a timeout by the Highclimbers. 2:28 to go, third quarter, 39 for Tumwater, 26 for Shelton. The Highclimbers will have baseline inbounds when we come back.
Hi, everyone. Al Roker here. As a guy with his own catchphrase, I appreciate that Smokey's only said,
"Only you can prevent wildfires."
But I'm filling in because there's a lot more to report. Like when there are parched or windy conditions out there, you gotta be extra careful with things like burning yard waste. After all, wildfires can start anywhere, even in your neck of the woods. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Back in the mini dome, 39-26. Tumwater with the lead. Shelton will have the ball coming out of the timeout. Tonight's broadcast is the second of 5 games Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has scheduled this week. Tomorrow is the girls' basketball version of the Mason County Cup, as North Mason hosts Shelton in Belfair at 7 p.m. And Saturday, it's a girls and boys basketball doubleheader in Matlock, with Merriam Knight hosting Three Rivers Christian beginning at 4. So baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Squire will trigger the play to the left of the backboard. Looking into the corner, she'll get a near side stolen away by Jurassic. And here come the T-Birds. Sumrock to the hoop. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. Anna Pignon with her second there. Second team foul on Shelton. But does put Sydney Sumrock at the free throw line. She's 1 for 2 at the free throw line and has 7 points so far tonight. 2:21 to go here in the third. Got the first one to rattle in. She'll get another one. Here comes Raquel Ruiz, replacing Anna Pignon. Now, Raquel has 4 personal fouls. Just keep that in mind. She only gets 5 in a game. Here's a second free throw by Sumrock. She got that one to fall in. And that is a 15-point lead for the T-Birds, and a turnover on the inbounds. And 15 points is the largest lead for the T-Birds here tonight. Cordova steps back onto the court for Shelton, replacing Miller. It'll be baseline inbounds for the Tumwater T-Birds. Brewer will trigger the play to the left of the backboard, gets it into Arins. Arins over to Sumrock. Sumrock fakes the 3, loses a handle out of bounds, and that'll go over the Highclimbers. 11 turnovers on the T-Birds, 20 for the Highclimbers so far tonight. 2:11 to go in the ballgame. 41-26 is their score. Inbounds goes to Ruiz, and she loses the handle out of bounds. Goes back over to the T-Birds. Simmons will get it in to Brewer. Brewer to Arins. Arins up top to Sumrock, over opposite side to Brewer, down to the side, and that's Jurassic. Out it goes to Simmons. Cross-court pass to Arins. Arins with 17 on the shot clock. Ruiz knocked that ball away, and Sumrock goes and gets it in backcourt. Here's Brewer. Brewer to the center of the court. 9 on the shot clock, going to drive to the foul line. Elbow kick it to Jurassic for 3. That's off. Rebound goes into the hands of Simon. And there's going to be a foul on the Highclimbers. That shot clock was going to run out. And the T-Birds were bailed out by the foul. And I didn't see who that was on. Oh, that one on Monroe. That's her third. Baseline inbounds for Brewer and the T-Birds into the corner to Sumrock. 3 on the way off. And a rebound poked all the way out and tracked down by Brewer. Here's Sumrock to Arins. Arins, one dribble over to Brewer for 3. She'll hit it. Gives her 17 points. And that's an 18-point lead, the largest of the night for Tumwater. And a foul up court on the T-Birds. That goes on Morgan Simmons for 3rd. Sideline inbounds for the Lady Climbers. Inbounds goes to Wiley. Wiley down to Monroe. Running hook, got it to fall in for Gabby. It's 9 points for her. T-Birds right back. Here's Sumrock dribbling to the foul line. Bounce it to Brewer. Brewer left alone, takes the 3. Hits another one. And that'll be a timeout by the Highclimbers. 47-28 is their score. It's a full timeout. We'll be right back.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Tumwater T-Birds broke this game open here in this quarter. They lead 47-28. Highclimbers have only managed 6 points in the quarter. They'll have the ball coming out of the timeout. Come out with Monroe, Wiley, Squire, Ruiz, and Cordova at the ball. Got to go the length of the floor here with 56.2 seconds remaining. Arin, Sumrock, Brewer, Jurassic, and Simmons on the court for the T-Birds here. But it's Shelton ball. Cordova gets it in to Ruiz. Ruiz saved in bounds, but it goes right in the hands of Jurassic to Simmons. Simmons over to Sumrock. And here is Brewer up top. Skips it over to Sumrock. Sumrock cross court to Brewer. Brewer fakes the three, drives the foul line, kick it up. Sumrock into the corner to Simmons. Simmons missed the jumper, and here's Monroe with the rebound. 47-28 still to score. Now 20 seconds to go here in the third. Here is Ruiz. Tripped up and gets the ball back from Cordova right to the hoop. Missed the shot. Squire had the rebound. Kick it out to Wiley. Elbow jumper, no. And the rebound is going to go to the floor with Cordova, who's down there. She took a hit in the back of the head on the knee, incidental contact there. And Sister's slow to get up. So 5.9 seconds remain here in the third quarter. And they're going to bring in Ari Bailey for Cordova for the last nearly 6 seconds. It'll be baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Squire will trigger the play. Squire looking for Monroe. She'll lob into the corner to Ruiz. Ruiz dribbles around the top. She's got 2 seconds, got to do something with it, and the quarter runs out. So we head to the fourth quarter. Tumwater 47, Shelton 28.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
Well, waiting for the start of the fourth quarter. Tumwater has taken control of this ball game, leading by the score of 47-28. Anything?
Shelton needs to have a quick scoring quarter, and they need to limit the turnovers.
Exactly. Well said. It'll be Climber ball to start the fourth quarter. Got Squire, Pignon, Ruiz, Wiley, and Monroe on the court for the T-Birds. You've got Larson, let's see here, Brewer, Woods, Beebe, and Fields. Zoe Fields will get the start here in the fourth quarter for the T-Birds. Here's Monroe at the ball to Ruiz. She palmed the ball. And the turns the ball right over. 23 turnovers by my count for the Highclimbers. Here's Brewer. Her team up big, swing it over to Beebe. Riley one-handed to Woods, couldn't get to it, but it rolls right into the hands of Brewer. Now here's Beebe, takes the three. Yep. It's only her third field goal in her first three. Here's Wiley, back to Squire, still in back court. Up to Pignon. Anna turns the corner, swing it over to Ruiz. Ruiz tried to lace one down to Monroe, out of bounds. Now it stays with the Highclimbers, however. And Monroe slow to get up there. I think somebody stepped on her foot. 7:20 to go in the ball game. 50-28 is the score. Inbounds. Squire from the baseline will get it into the corner to Wiley. Wiley looks the floor over, and she'll hand it off to Ruiz. Down it goes to Monroe, but over the back it's going to be Sierra Larson. That'll be her second personal 6th team foul on Tumwater. Didema's sister Cordova, we're getting ready to check back in for the Highclimbers. Gabby Monroe is at the free throw line. No, I didn't think that was shooting. They're going to give a baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Sister will step on, and Gabby will sit down. Baseline inbounds to the left of the backboard. Inbounds goes to Wiley. Out it goes to Ruiz, and our pass in the middle to Squire is deflected out of bounds. But off of Tumwater, it'll be Highclimber ball. Same spot as last time. Squire will trigger the play. Looking into the corner, will bounce it into Wiley. Wiley trying to find some space, threw up something out of bounds. Trying to look for that foul, didn't get it. It goes over to the T-Birds. Abby Sachs will step on for the first time tonight, replacing Cedar Wiley. And here comes Brewer. Brewer quickly up to Woods. To Larson, back to Woods. Looking for Fields. But gets up to Beebe, down to Larson. Larson drives baseline, turn around, nice move. Couldn't get it to fall in. Pokes the ball out to the near mid-court. Woods comes up with it. Here's Larson with the ball in the box. Anna Pignon had it and stole it away. And here come the Highclimbers. Here's Ruiz. Raquel looks the court over, finds Sachs cutting to the middle, and it's off her hands into the hands of Larson. Here's Beebe up top. Over to Woods. Cross court it goes to Brewer. Brewer will take the three and drain it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threes for Brewer here in the ball game. Here's Sachs with the ball crossing mid-court. Throw it to Pignon. Anna drives baseline. Bounce across the key into the corner to Ruiz. Ruiz three is off. Cordova tracks it down in the near corner. Finds Squire. Squire down to Sachs. Out to Squire. Down to Ruiz. He'll put it up and missed it. Rebound goes to Brewer. Here come the T-Birds. To Larson. Larson. Out it goes to Woods. To Brewer. Going to drive to the foul line elbow, put up a shot and miss it. Rebound goes to Squire. 53-28, and another turnover by the Highclimbers. Brewer came up with it, and there's going to be a timeout on the court. It's a 30-second timeout. Every Friday, MasonWebTV.com provides helpful driving tips with the Wise Drive, a weekly column by Doug Dahl, a Target Zero manager for the Washington Traffic Safety Commission, and a self-confessed traffic safety nerd. The Wise Drive is like Dear Abby, but for driving. The column is primarily driven by reader questions, but also covers current traffic safety issues. The Wise Drive appears in numerous newspapers in Washington State and is posted to MasonWebTV.com every Friday. This week's column, he talks about, well, it's coming out tomorrow, but I get the preview, and he's going to talk about passing when parallel parking. Interesting column. Check it out. Tomorrow morning about 1 a.m. it will be posted to MasonWebTV.com. 5:22 to go in the ball game. It's 53-28. Tumwater with the lead in the ball. Looks like the T-Birds are going to run a little bit of clock. Here's BB cutting to the basket, puts up a shot, drew the foul, missed the shot, however. Just as I say they're going to run some clock, they go to the hoop. And I believe that's going to be, oh, they went on Abby Sachs. I thought it was a 2-3, not a 2-4. Then I get Riley Beebe checked out on the sidelines after taking a little bit of a hit. Pardon me. Gone most of the game without a cough drop, and that's pretty good. And I'm going to have to get one. 5:12 to go here in the ball game, and Riley Beebe's at the free throw line. Got the first one. She'll get another one. I can make Aiden take over, but I don't think he's quite ready for it.
No.
No, okay. Beebe with another free throw. That one's nothing but net. Perfect shot. 55-28 now. Here's Squire with the ball. Pushes away and then rips away and get away with a travel. Nope, she did not. 27 turnovers on the Climbers here in the ball game. 5:05 to go. It'll be Tumwater ball, sideline inbounds. Simon will get it in to BB, to Sumrock. Back to BB, near corner now, Woods. To Fields, Fields back to Woods, Woods for three. Barely made the net move on that shot. Wow. 30-point lead now. Here's Ruiz, trying to get by BB. Going to throw up a shot, fell off, rebound goes to Sumrock. Sydney on the run, find a BB, BB trailing, lost the handle. Sachs comes up with it. And here comes Ruiz, avoiding BB. To Squire, down to Sachs, out to Squire for three. Nope. And it'll be Simons with the rebound to Sumrock. Sumrock stops on the dribble, looks in the middle. Throws it to Fields off her hands. She'll tap it to Woods. Woods to the corner to BB. BB for three again. Swish. Let's just say swish.
Anytime she has the ball, it's almost guaranteed a three.
Yeah, you're right. They've kept it out of her hands for most of the game. Here's Anna Pignon to Ruiz up top. She's going to go drive down the lane, put it up. Can't get it to spin in. And rebound is kind of rolled out to Squire. Back to Ruiz. Ruiz missed the shot, but sister was there. She can't get it to fall in. And the rebound goes to Riley Beebe. Freshman on the run. Into the corner to Woods. Back to Beebe. Beebe's going to drive, leave it for Woods. And we have a timeout. Now it's a stoppage of the play just to get a substitution, I believe. But it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Charge to Tumwater. And it does look like the bench is going to start to clear for the T-Birds. Leading 60-28 with 3:13 to go. So Bailey returns. Rivera returns for Shelton. And number 24, which we don't have a name for the T-Birds is on. Olivia Rins also returns for the T-Birds. Here's a Rins to Woods, over to 24. Need to figure out what her name is. And Fields lost the handle. And here's Bailey for the Highclimbers. To Sachs, to Ruiz. Turned around and a foul called. That'll be 1-1 for the Highclimbers. The foul will go on number 5. That's Olivia Rins, her first. 17 foul, so that puts Raquel Ruiz at the free throw line for the first of a 1-and-1. This will be her first trip to the free throw line tonight. She has 4 points. Got the first
5 points.
Good math.
Quick math.
Quick math. Second free throw on the way. For Ruiz, it's short, and she comes up with a rebound. It'll tap it to Bailey. Bailey back to Raquel. Fakes the three and drives right to the hoop. Puts it up. In. Foul. Raquel Ruiz for possible three-point play. Did not see who the foul was on. So going to go on Fields. I'll call it on Zoe Fields. It's her first. Ruiz gets the three-point play, and it's 60-31 with 2:40 to go here in the ball game. Comes a Renz with the ball. Over that 24, who we need to figure out who the name is. Bounce it to a Renz, to Woods. Bounce side of the paint to Fields, back to Woods, tap to the baseline. It's Simmons, missed the shot. Rebound goes to Miller. Miller gets an outlet to Ruiz, and here come the Highclimbers. All the way up to Rivera. Turnaround jumper doesn't fall in. Rebound pulled down by Simmons. She'll speed up the court. Find Woods. Puts it up short. Got her own rebound. Steps out and threw the ball up to Simmons. To Woods. Up top to 24, whoever she is. And over it goes to Renz. Fields. Woods in the corner far side. To Renz. Olivia with 7 on the shot clock, drives to the baseline to Fields. Turnaround jumper for Fields. That's off. Rebound goes to Woods. Pivoting around, and she'll bounce it out. It goes to Simmons for 3. Nope. Rebound goes to Bailey. And Aries fouled. With 1:26 to go in the game. So we'll head down here to the other end of the mini dome. And Bailey will go to the free throw line for the first of a 1-and-1. So this is Aries' first attempt at the free throw line is short. So no bonus shot for her. 60-32 is her score. 1:26 to go in the ball game. Olivia Renz with the ball. Speeds to the top of the key. Throws it over to 24. Just inside the arc for 3. Missed it, but Woods right there to put it up and in. Hadley Woods with 7 points. There's a 30-point lead for the T-Birds. Here's Ruiz throwing the ball up court and out of bounds. 28 turnovers by my count on the Highclimbers here. With a minute to go. Here's Woods to Fields. Ball still free, and Ruiz will pick it up and go down and try to get a shot off during the foul. So Raquel Ruiz at the free throw line again. She has 8 points tonight. She's 2 for 3 at the free throw line. Got the first one. Make it 3 for 4 at the free throw line. Now I'm doing the math.
9 points. I'm doing the math.
We're doing the math. And he doesn't have anything to write on. I have to write it down. Second free throw is short. Rebound poked into the hands of Renz. And steal there by Rivera, but the ball goes errant. Not even sure how to score that one. It'll be Tumwater ball with 42 seconds remaining. It's a 12-second difference between the game and the shot clock. Here's Woods down to the baseline to Simmons. Fields can't handle it. And Miller comes away with it, but then she loses it. And Miller gets it back. It rolls over. Sachs comes up with the ball. Nope, they're going to call a jump ball. Couldn't quite free it. That'll be a Climber ball. So let's say that's a turnover on each. It'll be Climber ball with 22.5 seconds remaining. Miller gets it into Ruiz in backcourt. Shot clock is off. Ruiz waves off the screen. She's going to go one-on-one, go right to the hoop, put it up a little too hard. Rivera had the rebound, and then there's going to be a offensive foul on Ruiz, and that'll be 5 for Raquel. She goes out with 9 points. Anna Pignon will check back in for the Highclimbers. And what do we got here? We have a technical foul on the Highclimbers. So 2 shots coming for the T-Birds. Okay, so technical foul, who gets to shoot? It'll be Olivia Arends for the T-Birds. She get 2 technical free throws with 5.6 seconds remaining. She missed the first one. She'll get another one. Can she get on the score sheet? This question. She does. Yes. She got a point. So it'll be T-Bird ball, midcourt inbounds. Fields will get the ball in to Arends, and doesn't have to do much to run this clock out. 63-33, the final score. Tumwater takes care of business in the Mini-Dome tonight. We'll take a timeout and be back. We'll wrap this thing up. Final score, Tumwater 63, Shelton 33.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
Well, it's a final here in the Mini Dome. The Tumwater T-Birds take care of business and come up with a 30-point win, 63-33 over the Shelton Highclimbers. They were led by Reagan Brewer. Get this, 23 points, 5 3-pointers, 6 for 6 at the free throw line. Huge game for Reagan Brewer, 23 points. Next leading scorer for the T-Birds was Riley Beebe. She finished with 12. Let's see, 9 points for Sydney Sumrock, 7 for Sierra Larson, 7 for Hadley Woods, 5 for Kendall Jurassic, and a free throw for Olivia Arends. For the Highclimbers, they were led by Gabby Monroe. She had 9 points. Raquel Ruiz also had 9 points. 4 apiece for Danica Squire, Jasmine Rivera, and Didymus Cordova. A 3 for Anna Pignon. What did them in? The Highclimbers? Turnovers. I counted 30 turnovers compared to Tumwater's 15. And many of those turnovers led to easy points for the T-Birds. Aiden, you have anything?
It was a good experience out here.
Okay. Getting all the aspects of broadcasting is Aiden. Just trying to get my other things set up before I do one more thing. That's this over here. All right, grab the sheet here. Next up for the Highclimbers, they travel to North Mason tomorrow, and Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, will broadcast that game. The Thunderbirds play Kelso Monday at Lower Columbia College. I believe it's some sort of a tournament. I didn't research it to figure out what the tournament was called, but they play on Monday. Again, as mentioned, the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is tomorrow night's girls basketball version of the Mason County Cup with Shelton at North Mason. Tip-offs at 7 p.m. Remember, Saturday we'll have a Merriam Night doubleheader for you at 4 o'clock as the Owls will be hosting Three Rivers Christian. And that will do it for us here in the Mini Dome tonight. My thanks to Aiden Yu for his help tonight with the game. Any final thoughts before we sign off?
My pleasure to help you tonight.
Okay, I'm glad to have you here. Our final again, Tumwater 63, Shelton 33. We will talk to you tomorrow.
This broadcast of TV powered by HCC was made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.